And yeah, I'm just being told that we are ready to move into Slime Rancher. So without further ado, I will hand over to Salt so that Salt can start introducing that run and we can get ready for it. Thank you very much. Let's go.
Okay, yeah. This is a Slime Rancher. It's just like a casual farming and exploration type game, and I will be doing 90% glitchless and trying to see the game. So yeah, or just starting over.
Yeah, great. Thank you very much. Well, I'll give you a countdown then. So 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go.
Okay, so as at the start here, you have a slime, like a ranch at the start, which will be clearing, collecting some of the food off of it, and getting some of these slimes out of the way so they don't cause any problems later on. And be looking to get about 30 food from wilds over here, so you can feed this to a largo. Right here you can just shoot that slime under us and ride it up to take that corner a bit tighter. And we'll feed this largo 30 food so it pops and we get a slime key, which will basically need to unlock a door. So we'll just be sprinting over here. Just spend for a certain amount of time with our limited energy. And up here, I'll do the same thing again. We shoot the slime under us and ride it up. We can skip going all the way around.
It's so heartbreaking seeing you just like pogo on these slimes and get everywhere. Just watching them get fired away.
It's okay, they're happy with it. But might not like this upcoming section then. So to skip this, we'll be boosting on these slimes and skipping that the door opening animation. Jump. So now we're moving into a section of the run where we're collecting some resources to take back to our ranch so we can get all the money and food we need for the rest of the run. We're looking to get two cuberries, 1 mint mango, 4 honey plorts, and 4 boom slimes. A bit RNG whether or not we get everything we want, but most of the time that works out fine.
Do I have time to read a couple of quick donations that have come in?
Yep.
Thank you. So we have a $3 donation from Akko saying, getting day 2 started. Let's get it, gamers. Thank you for that, Akko. And a anonymous $75 donation that says, Petal Crash, also trans rights. I couldn't agree more. And that is the Petal Crash incentive met. So thank you for getting that. Sorted already into day 2. Really do appreciate that. Good job. Cheers for those donations.
Okay, so what we just did is we threw those boom slimes, and they ate the honey quartz. And when that happened, they became like a largo, which is a fusion of those two types of slimes. And we fed them a bunch of food over those days where we slept, and it gave us these quartz which we can sell for money. And so with this money, we'll be getting a couple of gardens to plant the food we need for the rest of the run, and also buying a couple upgrades in a second. So I gotta get the rest of these slimes out of here. Sleep a bit more to give those gardens time to grow. And so the upgrades that we just bought were an upgrade to our storage. So now instead of only being able to carry 20 items per slot, we can carry 30. We have 150 extra energy to dash with. Our dash consumes less energy, and also we have a jetpack. And here we're going to be getting a couple extra plorts from some different types of slimes. We'll be getting this rock plort, and also opening a couple more largos, a couple more gordos. And they just feed us 25 key berries, and to get another slime key, and also be taking another one of these phosphor plorts with us. Just doing another slime boost to get out of here. The Tabi plort. And did this earlier, but right here you can just run up that slope, and it just works. These slopes are weird. And so we're entering like the moss, this like moss jungle area. This time we're going over here to go to a gate, which requires 6 different plorts to be inserted into the statues, and then that'll open the gate, which gatekeeps like the main later areas of the game. So because we only have 4 inventory slots and we need 6 plorts, we'll be coming back here twice. We landed that long throw on the rock slime statue. Nice, you got. A little extra food since I'm one short. And so we'll be returning there later, but for now we're just opening another Gordo so we can get another key. And so after we open this Gordo, I can just emergency return, just turns us to our home and skips one day, but removes all the stuff from our inventory. Just be getting a few more bits of food while we prepare for our last trip outside the ranch. And we'll also be getting another upgrade to our inventory, so now we can carry 40 items of each slot, which is necessary because we need a total of 106 fruit of any type, which we can find some backups. but it's nice to not rely on those backup spawning. And so we're also using that largo that we trapped there earlier. You can do a lot of the same tricks that you can with normal slime with these largos. For instance, if I could get it, we can do that, which is basically the same thing as the slime boost you saw earlier, except just with the largo, so you get a lot more height. Be taking this route into the quarry, which gets needing to use an extra key. Normally the two main areas you get to here is through a key door. Be doing another largo boost up here. And we're heading back over to the gate we saw earlier, so we'll need a rad floor. And okay, luckily this largo did not fall.
I wasn't really expecting like a farming sim game to have movement that seems this kind of fluid and precise and stuff.
That's kind of interesting to see. Didn't really need to like give the game like an open skybox or give the slimes collision, but I mean they do, so it makes it a really interesting game. And so since we need to use our inventory for all this food, we can feed the Gordo to get some extra quartz, and also to skip the animation of the gate opening, you can do a couple largo boosts to get up there. And so normally I try to keep the largo, but fortunately it fell, so you can, instead of doing a largo boost there, you can do a little boost off the slime. And over here it is going to be opening another Gordo. Because we're not using the slimes like love to give, these Gordos will require twice as much food to pop them. So instead of 25 in each recipe, it just takes a bit longer. We'll also be needing a couple of slimes and quartz from these guys. Yeah. So there. So we got these quantum ports, so we can open the teleporter up here, and hopefully it won't miss these throws, because they can be very annoying. Okay, over there. And you throw things like while walking up these like tiny steps, they can go flying, and make those throws very difficult. Got them very cleanly. So we're just entering the final area of the game, which is the glass desert. And just doing a couple final tricks. I'll do another slime boost and pop another Gordo. And so I guess it's a good time to talk about what the actual point of the entire game is. It's kind of weird for like this type of game to have an ending, but basically like the way you see the credits is by reading a certain piece of your mail. And in order to do that, we need to unlock our mail, because the people who send us our mail will refuse to send it to us until we've done certain things on the island for some reason. So the things we need to do are open 5 slime doors and uh, and uh, and interact with this H node at the end of this section. Also just using that feral slime to boost up here. This is the final final stretch of the game before we return and just read our mail. Just interacted with it, and you can just emergency return. And now I'll just sleep for an entire week while we wait for people to talk to us. This is like the final RNG section of the run. Since some days people may send you mail or may not send you mail. So generally, unless something goes wrong, you get it on you get the final mail on day 15, 16, or 17. And if you get it on the later days, then you just lose time.
We love RNG right at the end of a run, surely.
Yep. That is actually the reason why the current world record is a 12:06 and not a sub 12 because of this RNG. But yeah, that's the end of the run. I just
time?
this. Yeah, that's time.
Nice. GG's.
That's a pretty good run.
What a wacky run. Yeah, it's really interesting. And I'm assuming not at all like a casual playthrough of this game goes.
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
Good job. Thank you.
This nice end credit song. Yeah, that's Slime Rancher. It's a pretty fun speedrun, like a pretty easy run to pick up. It's pretty easy to like pick up the basic route, but there's a lot of like skips you can do, a lot of skips that like I didn't do in this run that save a lot of time, a lot of like really nice optimizations you can do. So yeah, it's a really good run.
It looks like a fun run. Nice, quite like not too like intimidatingly long to get into. Fun movement, all that good stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's definitely got some nice movement. Pretty nice casual run.
Sweet.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, thank you so much. Is there any anything that you'd like to shout out? Anything else you'd like to say?
I guess like shout outs to all the people that run this game. I think we have like some people returning to the game and like trying to grind for high times. So that's pretty exciting to see. So yeah, just shout outs to all the people who like run this game and have like labbed all the routing into this game.
Sweet. Yeah, well, yeah, thank you so much for showcasing that for us. It was a really cool, entertaining run.